Hey everyone, once again to my, I guess, craft addiction oversupplied video. So far I've showed you my flat containers that had beads and some of my creations. My second one was not so flat creations and more beads. This time I am doing a polyclay show. Do you see what's in this bag? This is like pretty much all my polyclay. It's not all of it, but it's most of it. And there's some Airdry clay in here that I took out from my drawer, but most of it, like not this, my Airdry clay I put in the bag, but my bag was actually in a drawer that had polyclay in it. This is my container that I have my polyclay in that I used. Now, as you can see, this looks like crap. So I have some polyclay and some polyclay liquid that doesn't have a top. I don't think any of them have a top. I remember buying them on clearance and was like, oh cool, polyclay liquid, I've never used that before. And I think they were old in the first place. Got them for like 50 cents or something a piece. And some stuff I put in baggies. So if you don't know much about polyclay, polyclay is made from plastic and you can mold and bend it to what you want them to be. The thing about it is that when you put plastic with polyclay, it can melt. So this, I need to get all this crap out of this container because it looks gross. Which probably brings me to this thing. I surprisingly bought this at Walmart the other month ago for $5, and I was trying to figure out why I bought it. It is a nice tool type set. I can put all my regular polyclay at the bottom and just put my tools and stuff on top. But what I'm going to do is go to the dollar store and put a vinyl thing at the bottom. That way, if anything leaks or the plastic like melts, it won't do that with the vinyl at the bottom. It's not as sturdy, it's not as thick either. But I think that's the real reason why I separated them. I kept all my new polyclay in this bag, and I had all the polyclay that was used in this. But this is gross, so that needs to be cleaned out. But like I said, it's been years. Well, polyclay I probably tried doing last year too. I tend to do it off and on, but there is a package that I need to open. Or actually, I really don't need to open it, but as you can see the date, this was delivered in 2016. It's 2018. It's been 2 years. So why haven't I opened this? I remember what's in this box. And I was mad because at the time, Michaels did not have this item. So I bought it off the site. But I never used it because I wasn't really crafting. And I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to use it on something special, important, you know? But this is the Polyclay Superstore. They have some pretty good deals on there. I'm not sure if they lowered their shipping. The clay that I bought at the time was actually worth it. So, do you want to see what type of clay I have? Let's open up. Huh. Did I really pay that much for this clay? I must have really wanted it that much. If it wasn't for the shipping and handling, it probably would have been a good deal. Oh, so there's 3 packs in here. Okay. This is the Sculpey Fluffy clay. Now, this clay is supposed to be able to float. Let's see, soft and fluffy modeling clay is fluffy, it's squishy, it's light, and it's fun. It never dries out. Bake to harden. Paintable once baked. Fluffy, even floats. Mix with custom colors bonus modeling tool. That is one of the reasons why I got it, because it will stay wet until it dries. And it'd be awesome if it floated. And it's still good. It never dries. Oh, is it crazy that I left this box in here this long? So let's see. What was this one? It's the same thing, only different colors. This one is white, yellow, blue, red, brown, and black. And this one is more pastel-y with yellow, orange, pink, white, a lighter purple, and a darker purple. And I have 2 of these. I'm thinking I might just keep this in the box, but it's nice to finally see what it looks like inside. I'm going to show you my other Sculpey. And you know what? Even though this says Sculpey and you're able to mix Sculpey with other Sculpeys, I don't know if I should mix this with the ones that I have. Does it say? I don't know. I don't think I should though. This is like, to me, this is like ultimate good clay. Okay, so let me organize this. Let's see. So this was Airdry clay. This was dirt clay, brick clay, wood clay. I think this one was the wood clay. You see it's basically dried out and hard. Well, it's not completely hard. This is a actually nice air clay. It's probably still moist in the middle. I tried keeping some of this stuff like in a little bag in a Ziploc and putting water in it every now and then just to keep it together. But I think it's about time I throw this one away. I think this is the clay. Yeah, the one that's in the Ziploc bag is a wood texture finishing clay from Java. And this is probably no better. I didn't even get a chance to use it. These are 2 air dry clays that I found on sale one day. So I was like, okay, I never get a chance to use this, so I bought them. They're 2 different colors, but I really don't know the difference. I guess one is better for flowers. Maybe it's a thickness? Never mind, they're both the same thing, only this one has different instruction labels on the back. Big giant sticker. But this air dry clay you are not supposed to put in the oven to dry it out, and it says to follow the directions. I don't think that this is dried out, because I think when I got it I was like, oh, this is air dry clay and it's supposed to be soft, and it wasn't. But nonetheless, I have other air dry clays and I need to use them. This is an example of the air dry clays that I bought but I have yet to use. I got a big container of the white metal mobile magic clay from Crayola, and I actually like it. I liked it. So I need to use it. This is not the mobile magic clay. This is actually, what is this called? This is cream, deco cream, that I got from Michael's for 50% off using the coupon. Because I wanted to use the air dry clay to make desserts, so I bought this. But then I also bought 3 or 2 other ones because it was also on sale like a couple of months back, and I haven't used it. So once again, not using what I buy. Ugh. Oh crap. This is the same clay. And I got it on sale. But this one isn't hard. It's not completely soft either, but it is a wood texturing clay, so it's not going to be completely easy to use. Let's see. Where's the English one? I don't know. Oh, warning, use only with adult supervision. Can be painted and does not stain. So I'm just gonna throw the one out that I opened, this one, and then keep that one. Let's see. Yet another female air basic clay, but this is super soft. Those other ones aren't as soft, so that must mean that they're older than this one, or there may be a hole in it, or something's wrong with it. But this one is way softer than those. Why do I have so many packs? So this clay that I have in here is not the Mobile Magic clay. This is a polyform Airdry clay, and I remember using it, and I got this one from Michael's, and I got them on sale, but I kept taking them out the packaging. I love the feeling of it. This is one that I had in a tube, and I added water, and I smushed it every now and then I sealed it off. This is still good. Since they were in this container, I was trying to keep them away from the sun and keep them moist and stuff like that, but since these were in other packaging, the first two ones they were actually in a drawer away from the light completely, so I don't understand why they're hard. So this, I think this is Marble Magic. Okay, this is the Crayola Magic. The left side has dried out. It's so soft though. It's still softy even though it's dry. It's like foam. Marble Magic is like a foam clay. It's so awesome. The thing is, even with air dry clay, if it gets wet, and depending on where it is, you could mold it again. But that side is still wet, so I might just add water and push it together. These are the other packages of magic clay that I did not use. Oh, this is hard. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be thrown away. That's not magic clay, that's the polyform clay. So is this. Crap. The bottom of, what is, oh goodness. This is a little hard. But I remember buying this and it was already hard, but it said ultra light, so I just assumed that it would work afterwards. Is this open? No, it's not open. I didn't open this. Yeah, it's still sealed. And yet another Sculpey air dry clay that I probably found on sale. This was a clay I found at Walmart, but it's dried out now. What a waste. Alright guys, so I organized all the polyclay that I had in that bag. Now I'm going to say for a fact, this is not all of my polyclay, because I know crap, Luna. Because I know I have 2 bricks of white and a brick of black somewhere. Now I know when it comes to polyclay, all you really gotta do is keep it in plastic and keep it good. Depending on how old it is, depends on the hardness. But you can actually take like a coffee grinder or chop up the clay yourself and get it softer with some baby oil, but not a lot. You can use a drop and now make it okay. But it takes a lot of kneading and bending. I have this brick of red. This is Sculpey 3, and then I have a brick of translucent of Primo Sculpey. Now some of these clays you can mix together. Supposedly you can mix all of the clays together, but it's probably best to do brand with brand, not like doing Fimo with Sculpey, because some of the polyclay have different baking times. I can tell you these 3. These Kato polyclay were my first clays that I still have. These are very old. So these bake for 300. How much does Sculpey bake for? I don't see it. But yeah, don't microwave your polyclay. That's complete insanity. You're gonna start, okay, this one bakes for 275. See, different baking times. If you put it in the microwave, you can start like a gas fire. Well, not a gas fire, but there are fumes in polyclay that can kill you if you microwave it. Do not microwave polyclay. These are the Bakeshop clays. This is one of the older ones in the packaging. And then you have the newer ones. These have more ounces than these. But I believe they bake the same way. These were at Walmart at one time for $1. And then they disappeared after a while. So that's one of the reasons why I have so many. I found these at a Hobby Lobby, still in the metal wrapper, and some of them I used. So I was like, I might as well get while the getting's good. Fimo clay. Most of the ones I have are effects, if not all of them. Because effects are expensive, and when there's a sale, I was like, might as well buy it. Like, they all pretty much have a little shimmer, glitter. I do not know why I have this color. I have 5 bricks. I have 3 bricks of gold. I don't know why I have so many. So with this one, let's see. This was on sale. Or no, this is the original price for $2.69. So these are 2 different packagings. This one has 1 more gram than this one, even though it still says 2 ounces. But these are the new packaging for it. Do they still bake at the same life? Yep. But like I said, some of these have like little glitters. You can see this one. Let's see. This one's metallic opal. This one is mint, I think. No, this one's jade. Glitter blue. Like, some of these just have glitters, and some of these are translucents. I think this pink one might be a translucent. And that's the effect, translucent and glitters. So then we have the Sculpey 3. So all of these, is this a glitter? Yeah, this one's a pearl. Yeah, this one's a pearl red, and this one is a metallic. No, this one's also a pearl blue. Very shiny. Then we have the souffle. I don't know about the souffle. Bluestone. I think I just got it just to get it. Because it was a different brand name. The thing with Sculpey, they have kid Sculpey now, they have softer Sculpey, is hard Sculpey. They made all kinds of Sculpeys for different types, but they all seem the same to me. And the kid Sculpey is smaller. I'm not about to pay the same amount for, you know, for kid Sculpey, even if it's softer. Now these are all Primo effects except for this one. This one I think is like a marble. White garnet. So this one has like big flakes inside of it. Then this Primo effect has glitter. This one's like a pearl white. This one is beautiful. And this one is hard to find for some reason. I think this one's opal. I don't see the name, but I believe this one's opal. This is beautiful. And it's never there. And this one is gray garnet. So yeah, this is my clay collection. What do you think? I actually like doing polyclay better than doing the beads. I was actually going to do a, what was it, like a grab bag thing and put like half of my beads in a grab bag and just send it out to people. I don't know, I might do it on eBay or something. But yes, thank you for watching another video. What should I make? I was actually going to make something in this video, but I think I'll do it in the next one because it's already been 20 minutes. Tell me where your favorite craft place is and what do you do with your polyclay? What, Luna? Stay crafty and stay random. Bye. Oh, right. This one glows in the dark. Because I've always loved glow in the dark stuff, so. Yep. Bye.